little sugar boogers, welcome back to the channel. So today we are here with a renovation that I am so duper excited about. You know what? Forget all the words, Jennifer, and just start making up your own damn language, because Lord knows you do it anyway. Today we are going to go ahead and renovate June and Penny's apartamento, a high-rise apartment, might I add, in the Fashion District. So Penny recently moved in, which I hope isn't a mistake. I think it's good, and I think it's fine, and I think you really figure out how compatible you are with somebody, like friendship-wise or what have you, when you move in with them. So I hope it all works out. I hope this wasn't a mistake. But to be honest with you, June had the space. Penny was looking to kind of, consolidate and also be able to save her money to get, a penthouse or whatever it is that Penny does these days. And so it was just kind of like a mutual benefit between best friends. If you guys don't know, Penny and June's brother have recently started dating, and I'm just kind of curious to see how that all works out with her living in the apartment, and if June's going to be using and going through a lot of earplugs and a lot of la because her neighbors may not be the only thing that is keeping her up at night. But anyway, Penny went ahead and called one of her friends who's an amateur interior designer. Yes. And she came in and worked her magic with the money that was available to them. About 27 to 25 simoleons or so, thousand. So it's a lot, you guys. It's definitely a lot of money, but I had no idea how fast this was going to just dissipate. We went through the money so quickly. I kind of thought I would have a lot of overhead and a lot of extra cash left over, but to be honest with you, I really didn't. I think I ended up spending everything but $4,000, and I wanted to have a little extra cushion because I can imagine the bills are going to be expensive. They may not be. I don't actually know how this works, as opposed to if you go and mass decorate your house and then all of a sudden you get this fat bill. I'm not sure, so it will be kind of a surprise to the both of us. So I definitely didn't get to do everything that I wanted to do. I really wanted to add in, some other little extra things here and there, and then I also wanted to really, go hard on the balcony because it's a cute space. But I did do everything in the apartment, and I feel like it really turned out the way that I was envisioning in my head. And then I feel like it really is a true symbol of Penny and June living together in one space. So as you remember, June's apartment was very monochromatic. She was initially going for this very Instagram-y, Pinterest-y, white walls and floor, kind of, you know what I mean? Very clean and, again, monochromatic. And I just felt like it didn't fit June's aesthetic at all. June loves colors. She loves busy. She loves mismatch kind of, decor and that kind of stuff. And Penny loves loud, bold patterns. And I felt like together we were able to kind of bring that in a little bit and, really kind of show off their diverse tastes that also have a lot of really cool similarities to them. Now, I definitely feel like this place is very girly in its own right. It has a lot of little things that just really speak that, women live here, and I think it's really cool. And it's also a place that June is not afraid to bring over her dad or her brother or whomever at this point. I really wanted more entertainment stuff because Penny loves to entertain. Penny is a socialite. She loves to bring in people and sing and karaoke and blah, blah, blah. Whereas June's a little more kind of I like to have a handful of close friends. And, far less acquaintances kind of thing. She'd rather have a few close friends and a ton of acquaintances. Whereas Penny feels like more the merrier, more friends, whatever. So she wanted to really kind of have a space too that she could show off a little bit and speak her success. And I feel like June's apartment was the perfect, I guess, floor plan for that, but not necessarily the innards were matching the potential that it had. So one of my favorite spots is actually just the downstairs. I really love the kitchen. I really love this little area here where we were able to kind of put in, you know, some extra seating and all that kind of stuff. Really lovely place to entertain and cook and do meals, which I think is really awesome because it kind of just like gives that apartment feel. It's small, it's tiny, it is cramped, there is a lot going on, it is busy. But to be honest with you, I like it and I think it works. I'm using so many different things from so many different packs. I am literally like taking ish that does not match and just throwing it in there, kind of like we piece by piece put it in, and there's a lot of like palettes and colors and all that kind of fun stuff. I really love this rug. I thought it was completely wild and I thought it was tons of fun. Now I'm not sure, I was going to do that little circular rug, but in gray. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments down below because I could easily change it. Would you think it'd be too much on the floors, or do you think it would be just perfect to kind of pick up some of that dead space? I definitely wanted to keep June's lamp in the equation because, as you guys know, June loves lamps. She loves being able to create certain ambiances and that kind of jazz. And I feel like, you know, that's just a little something that we had before we went ahead and renovated the apartment. So as you guys can see, we finally have 3 functioning bathrooms. One of June's requests to the fashion designer was that, you know, well, not really the fashion designer, but the home, there was a little bit of home demolition going on too, that she wanted a full-size bath. So they went ahead and put in a full-size bath, but also it doubles as a shower, which is great because, you know, she can relax and do mud baths and soaks and that kind of thing. And I feel like that's really part of June's juju. Like she likes that kind of stuff. So, let me see where we ended up putting it. Yeah, so we put it up here, but the only problem is where the door was falling. It was just kind of creating some dead space, and it was either she was going to have to sacrifice a toilet or a sink. So the only other option, unfortunately, was to move the door and kind of make it a public space, which kind of sucks. June would love to have it attached to her her bedroom, but I think I could have made it that way if I wanted to create like this really small hallway and like drag her door over, but then it would have made a really small like foyer upstairs, and I don't think she would have liked that very much. I don't know if you guys think that that's a good idea, let me know. But and the only thing that I actually think I struggled on was really kind of, you know, dividing the rooms and creating a personality for the both of them. Because as you guys can see, we are starting to we are starting to get low on funds. But I think your girl pulled through and I ended up making it work just great. I really kind of wanted this bon voyage, you know, very... I don't know how to say, like a kind of like a traveler's room, you know, the suitcases, like Penny has been to all different places. Like Penny has traveled the world and, you know, gone to all these cool like different types of locations, and I just really wanted to express that. Now if I had a little bit more money, probably would express that even further. June has some pop of colors, like her bed and her rug are definitely like the center of attention, but I really love Penny's room because it just pops. Like their rooms are crazy colorful. I love it. So as you guys did hear earlier, I didn't really get to do much with the outdoors, which sucks, but I have a couple things in mind, and I think that just about wraps it up for this renovation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine, and as usual, I will see you all next time. Bye guys.